Hello, my name is Anthony. Um, I decided to do my project on Argentina. I found a lot of good evidence on this country, so why don't we hop right into it? Just some brief info on Argentina's background and their culture. Um, Most of their population are American Indians and Europeans, even though their culture is largely Spanish. Their leading religion in that country. Sorry about that, guys. Their leading religion in that country is the Roman Catholic. As far as the people over there, the people are very nice. From the information that I found, most people are very blunt in their and direct in their behavior. What I found really interesting was that people over there are like being normal. I'm sorry, being on time over there is not normal. So I found that really interesting. Like, we that's not something that us Americans have the luxury of doing. We lose our jobs if we came in late. You get what I'm saying? Um, as far as their culture and fun things go, food, drinks, and festivals are very popular. They lead the empanadas is a very popular treat over there. They also love barbecued meats over there. Um, they are the fifth largest wine producer in the world, and they lead the world in eating red meat as well. Gender equality. So, I found that women over there have it hard in business. There have been meetings that have been set up for women to succeed, and the entrepreneur number of women in those business roles will continue to grow as the years come. Um, as far as violence against women, is very prevalent. Um, One woman is murdered every 32 hours over there, and at least almost 3,000 women have been killed by their partners since 2008. I find that very sad to hear. I'm hoping that things get better over there. I know that their economy is dwindling, but they are definitely on the come up. Technology use. Okay, so 84% of adults over the age of 35 own smartphones in Argentina. That's very interesting. Just to hear that number. 17% of adults in Argentina say they own no phone, at which, according to in the article that I found, is a bit higher than the median number of advanced countries. And 9 out of 10 adults between the ages of 18 and 34 use social media, while only 38% of adults over the age of 50 say they use social media platforms. They really love social media over there. Um, as far as the numbers go, 68% of adults in this country log on to social media, which is a percentage point more than the median of advanced countries. So that obviously explains their love, right? They really love social media over there. The economic status of the country, they have the third largest economy in the world. Um, they are the current leader in digital currency right now. Um, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are booming over there, and they're hoping to make digital currency the leading currency for the future. And if this happens, Argentina will be leading by example. Um, their economy recently took a dip. Inflation is very high over there. Um, the pesos, which is their money, has lost more than 40% of its value compared to the American dollar. 30% of Argentines are unemployed, um, and this is causing small and large businesses to migrate to other countries because of the economic dip that has happened. And currently, right now, they're experiencing the biggest agricultural droughts in history. Okay, so as far as their business, um, Argentina has an agreement with the U.S. and they really trade a lot. The trade investments between the trade investments between the two went to about 26 billion in 2017, and the U.S. has 300 companies with more than 150,000 employees operating in Argentina. The U.S. is Argentina's second leading trading partner behind Brazil. Both both the U.S. and both the U.S. and Argentina share interests in economic ties, human rights, counterterrorism, energy science, and technology, and people-to-people ties to communication. Plus, I like to add that their president has ties with our president. So that only makes their bond. I would like to think that only makes the bond of the two countries even stronger. Um, Argentina is one of the founding members of ALADI and Mercosur. These two, I couldn't really find much information on ALADI, but I know that they were established to bring in democracy, to set up some form of democracy for them, and also to um, expand trading in amongst the countries, because there are many countries in Latin America that all form this group, and from the information that I found, Argentina is one of the top members and founding members of it. Immigration in Argentina. So as far as immigration in this country right now, their president, his name is Macri. He's taking a Trump route. From the information that I found, he states that immigrants from poor countries in Latin America are bringing more crime in, and I just find this ironic because he is the son of an immigrant, and I really think it's an oxymoron for um, him and Trump to be doing this, because we don't know what these people in these countries are going through. They could be trying to escape any kinds of terrorism or anything like that. We just aren't sure. But like I stated before, the Argentina president has Trump ties. Information that I found suggested that they did business dealings in real estate back in the 80s. So and their president considers Trump one of his friends, and he was actually one of the first people to speak and meet with President Trump after the election in 20 2016. Okay, and they say that they are focused on fighting crime, which is really good. I understand that. Um, and this is where it kind of gets, but this is where it kind of becomes a double-edged sword, because 22% of inmates in Argentina in their federal prisons are foreigners, and you know it really puts people on different sides. I really I'm with the side that that this isn't ethical, but I understand both sides. So um, we just got to see how time. We just gotta wait and see how time works out. In conclusion, the struggle is real over there, but progress is being made. Um, they recently they recently just passed a law for entrepreneurs to register their business online 100% within 24 hours, and this process used to take up to 26 days. Um, One of the upsides in this country is digital currency. Um, if Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies actually take off, of course we know that these things can be life changing and on a bigger scale world changing. Especially if Argentina is one of the first and the leading number to be using this, it can be a really big thing. Um, Opportunities for women are opening up. Um, women over there in this country, they have been gathering up, meeting in the W20 summit, and they've been discussing times for women to um, further their careers. So that's a really good thing for them over there. So I just hope that that this country. I know that they're on an economic decline right now. I know things are getting worse. Um, I just hope for them to get everything back on track because they're definitely going through a hard time right now, and their president is doing some things as far as some of the laws that I discussed and some of the things that are happening within the country as far as women opening up in business and things like that. So as time will definitely tell how big and how they get back. And I like to say that that would be the end of this presentation. I thank everyone for listening to me talk. I did no cuts on this, so I really appreciate it, and I hope everyone has a good one. Thanks. Bye bye.